Hi everyone, decided to go a little impromptu on a live video. Had some questions about some things and then it relates to what's going to be on my blog post. So I thought I would just create something with you live. What I want to highlight primarily is baby powder. Sometimes that is on the supply list for classes that I teach. And until people come the first time and find out what it's for, then they're kind of wondering, which is totally understandable. So I'll just make mention of there are a few things that are some basic supplies that I feel are necessary for almost any type of paper crafting project. Of course, if you want to incorporate other embellishments and fun stuff, then you've got to bring that as well. But I like our tape runner adhesive. I use this as well as the Tombow one that we also sell. Love that these are, well, I guess that's used, but it comes apart and the refill snaps back in really easily, which is why I really love it. We also have the micro tip non-stick scissors. These are phenomenal. You probably know that some scissors are better quality than others. Ours are phenomenal. And this particular option is non-stick. So if you were to get adhesive on there, it wipes off really easily. Then the other thing is this thin 3D foam tape that I often highlight and use a lot, all the time, I think. But I love it. In fact, I'll take it out of the package because I'm going to need to break open this new one. What I love about it is that it's got two widths and the thickness is just enough to kind of give an embellishment some dimension without it being too crazy. So what my focus is again is showing you why I am using baby powder. So what I did is we've got some Picture My Life cards. This is the Gimme Some Sugar product line, and these are Picture My Life cards. They come with 24 of them, 2 different sizes, but why I love them is because you can do a lot of stuff with them. The card that I picked to use today, this You Are So Loved, is actually a remaining piece from a package that I had already opened. So I'll show you that our PML is short for Picture My Life cards. Come printed differently. So on one side they're horizontal, on the other side they're vertical. And I've actually trimmed this down, and I can share some dimensions if you like on this, but what I'm going to do is use it to make a standard size card. So I've kind of already prepared things just so I can highlight what it is truly my focus today. So I'm going to take a little bit of adhesive. This is a standard 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. And I got some adhesive on that when I didn't mean to. But we'll pretend it doesn't go there or isn't there, and I'll take it off when I'm done. So just adhering this to the White Daisy card base. So that can be purchased in a packet of 50, which is totally awesome. And actually, I'm going to wait to adhere that. I'm going to glue my sentiment down to this piece of peacock cardstock. We'll see how fast I can pull my erase and rub remover here. So we've got this little goodie that is something that should also be a basic supply, but it's awesome for just wiping off adhesive, which sometimes I tend to get other than where I intend. So I'm going to take some of this awesome ribbon that coordinates. It is the peacock stitched ribbon that also comes with the Gimme Some Sugar product line. And I'm going to take a little bit and put some adhesive to glue it. Notice that I'm not gluing it all the way around because then I would waste ribbon. And you know, a girl needs a lot of ribbon. And you can see that I removed the case for the micro tip scissors. So I want to now go ahead and glue this down. So the reason why I waited on that is so I could get my ribbon wrapped around the back, kind of hide those edges in a place where it won't be seen. You can also choose, and I probably will go back and fix this up a little bit when I'm off camera, but you can also put some Scotch tape on the back to really hold it in place. Hey, Lydia, glad to have you. So I'm taking some ribbon here and just tying a little knot. Gonna angle each end So, you know, you get kind of nervous when you're on here. In fact, I should have pulled some embellishments, but let's focus on the reason why I'm here today. That is because I want to show you that by using the baby powder and actually putting it on the back of an intended sticker, we can create a dimensional element. So these are compliments from the Give Me Some Sugar product line. It comes with some dimensional elements that are kind of crafty in appearance, so they're totally fun. Thanks, Lydia. I'm glad, and I need to do this more, I know. And then 2 of the other sheets are stickers. So what these do is just allow you to put on some other things, and I've obviously used pieces and parts on other projects. But what I want to do, kind of to go along with our theme of You Are So Loved, hey Sharon, glad you're joining me too, is I'm going to take this pink heart. It's bashful and in our color of the year. And I'm going to place it here on my little mat. I'm going to take a piece, small piece of my thin foam tape and cut it. Place it on the back of the heart. Now this process that I'm doing right now may not seem as important as when you're using a larger image, but I'll kind of explain that. So right now my sticker is sticky, but where I have the adhesive, the 3D foam tape placed, it's still covered. Okay, so it's not sticky just yet. What I'm going to do, yes, the thin foam tape, Lydia, I'm telling you, I think I put one of those on my order every time I place an order because I love it. It's the way I get the dimension, and it's so cost effective. Look at this huge roll. So I'm going to sprinkle just generously, and I always have a mat, or you can even put it on your table and wipe it up later. But I just take some of the baby powder, and now it smells great too, right? And I apply that to my sticker. So now, notice as I'm touching my sticker, it's no longer sticking to my finger. Lydia, make your list for next month. I'm going to keep helping you with that. So now I can take this off and put it to my project, and it'll stick and have some dimension. And I'll show you that in just a moment. But let me keep explaining something to you. Let's say that we wanted to use this particular image and we wanted to pop it off or 3D it from our piece of artwork. It's very big. So imagine if I had placed just a few pieces of the thin 3D foam tape on the back of it. When I put it on my project, if I did not put baby powder, is the pieces that are on the edges, can you see how they would stick to the paper? And so the only part that would be 3D'd would be what's in the center. Not good. So what putting the baby powder does for me is obviously removes the stickiness and allows the entire sticker to pop up more so than you would want otherwise. Now, I do pop a lot of what I put on my projects, sometimes more than others. I don't pop up everything because you want that dimension that will kind of add. But if I should have shown you how this would have looked without me putting this as 3-dimensional. But look at how fun, see how centered I can get this while I'm talking to you all. But you can already tell just by looking at this card how there's some dimension with it. There's just something about it that sets it off the flat paper with the bow, of course, that just does something that will add some magic without little effort. So look, see, you've got just a little bit. Now we do have a thicker foam tape. So that's why I always order the thin. The thicker is great. For me, it just adds a little bit to dimension most of the time. So I tend to stay with the thin 3D foam tape, but it is just pretty awesome. And I'm thinking, although I don't think I can put my hands on that real quick while I'm talking to you, is that I think I would put a few pieces of bling just to sparkle that up a little bit, or not. You know, this just makes a cute and simple card with me using some of the stickers. So these are totally awesome. And look, I didn't think about showing you this until I started talking, but I made this layout, and actually Kim is on my VIP page, and this is a layout that I made using this product line. So this is where a lot of the stickers and stuff have already gone, but you can see how I can use them very nicely on a layout. but they can also be used in a creative and fun fashion on a card. So you want to use all those fun little elements and do something that just kind of makes you happy. And you can tell I'm a very simple scrapper. This particular layout pattern came from one of our how-to books. So I just cut the paper like it told me and put it together. This card, no directions. I just kind of made my "You Are So Loved" sentiment a little bit smaller, mounted it on some peacock, leaving about 1/8 of an inch border on all 4 sides, and bam! I've got a cute and fun card that I hope you like as well.